Okay, today I'm going to talk a little bit about tarot and collaging. Uh, I started out as a tarot site. Actually, I started out as my own site. I do have um, videos on writing and a few other videos on art, not very many. But mostly when I started, it was about tarot because I started learning tarot and I started buying a lot of decks. I ended up buying a lot of decks. And I sort of got consumed. I get consumed by things and then, move on to something else. But for 2 years, I was pretty heavily into tarot, and I still am. I still love tarot. Tarot, of course, is there's 78 cards. It's been around for a very long time. Historically, there's a lot of historical decks. It's about the fool's journey. It's just fantastic. I love tarot. So when I was doing these collages, every once in a while, a tarot card would come up or a tarot idea would come up. I'm going to show you in this collection of, I think, 92 cards, 92 collages. I have three that are, that are tarot related. And the interesting thing is you can even easily take some that were not tarot related and kind of put them and give them names. I was thinking about this one right here, Returning Home. It doesn't have to be Returning Home, but this could almost be a wand. I could almost see this as a Three of Wands. And then you could say it's a Three of Wands, you'd put Three of Wands there, and then you could talk about this and how it would relate to the Three of Wands. So there's that other way of doing, another way of like reinterpreting the collage. So right now I'm going to go through the three that I did that were related to the tarot. And when I did them, I was thinking of the tarot. So the first one is, of course, the Tower. And this is called the Tower Moment. And it's self-explanatory. It's this man falling from the sky. He's being dropped by Spirit. In other words, Spirit is giving him some challenges. And he's coming down on this spear. It's not a good place to be. So that to me was the Tower Moment. And if I were to use this in a deck, I think I could definitely talk about this as it relates to the Tower Moment, or the Tower in the Major Arcana of the tarot deck. The next one I want to show you is the Fool. This is called the Fool's Journey, and it's very much so the Fool. There's a lot of cards in tarot, modern ones, that have someone on a tightrope. This is a person on a tightrope. The sky above, the earth below, and he's navigating his life. But I was very much thinking of the tarot when I was doing this. And I also thought about the elements on this one. There's the water, and then there's the air, and then there's, the passion could be the sun, the wands. It's not a magician card, but it has all the elements: air, water, earth, and fire should be there. And last but not least, upside down no less, is this one. And this I consider temptation, or the devil card. So we have this woman here. She's being, she's listening to these two guys, or two things. And it's kind of like being told good angels or bad angels are telling her what to do. And there's this gentleman here. It is a gentleman with eyes are looking. So she's sort of tempted. This is the woman. She's kind of in a box right now. But I mean, I could say a lot about this, and I could make it very much the devil card by the way this is constructed or composed. About being in a box, being, having people talking in her ear, the seduction, the general body of her. So if you are thinking of doing a tarot deck and you have trouble drawing, which of course would be me, I'm not a drawer per se, I've gotten better at it, but are just creative person, you could very much do a collage, analog collage or digital collage deck that I think would be a lot of fun. The challenge, of course, is doing 78 cards. There are 78 cards in a tarot deck. and there's the major arcana, and then there's all the minors, and plus the court cards. So there's a lot of cards to do, but I think if you're into collage and into tarot, it could be a nice thing to do. So this is just my 3 cards that have to do with tarot. And as I said, you could look at other ones and kind of put them in a tarot deck. Like this, I think to me it's a wand. It's kind of a wand, a 3 of wands. There's looking outside, ready to move on. In this deck, the person's looking out rather than in another direction, but I could see that. Let's see if we can find a few others that might be pertinent to a deck. This is a gentleman in a gallery looking at art. I'm not sure what that would be. Okay, this might come as this could be maybe part of a tarot deck. The blue color would be the watercolor, so I could talk about the watercolor. And here's this person, this I see this maybe as a page of hearts, maybe. Page of hearts or a page of water. It depends on how if you want to define it as water or hearts. And I could see this as a page of hearts. Let's see what else we have here. These are my rooms, which I'll talk about another time. This is interesting. This could be pentacles. You got your circles here. You got 2 circles here, and a person almost playing pool. This could be a 2 of pentacles, possibly. Here's 3 birds flying. This could be, well, it could be the 3 of swords. It'd be a nicer 3 of swords than usual. Let's see. Let's see if we can just find a couple more. This is a water scene. This could be a knight of water, a knight of water, knight of hearts. This is someone remembering. This could be possibly a what is it? Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, a child looking back. This could be the Lover's card. That's very obvious. Could be the Lover's card, or could be the 2 of Cups. So you could, and then if you were to write a book, I mean, you could, given what you have on the collage, you could make it appropriate to the tarot, and it'd be more of a modern take to it. So you consider that. Anyone who loves your tarot, the tarot people that are still listening to me and watching me, it's something you could do. And it is in the back of my mind. It's just that it's a huge commitment for 78 cards. Yikes, that's a lot. Anyways, I hope you found this interesting. Have a great day.